Welcome everybody to RVT. This is RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. In conjunction with RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I am Rashid the R-Man, coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, and other social media platforms. Yeah, welcome to another Picture Up, guys. God. Boy, that didn't come out right. Welcome to my house. I thought maybe we could sit back, relax, and maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. Maybe we can try again. Maybe we could try again. Because y'all probably didn't enjoy the cereal thing we did yesterday. I don't know. We had fun. We had a lot of fun. I got good reviews for it. So, most of us enjoyed it. For those of you who didn't enjoy it, I don't know why you're listening now, because we're going to do it again. Because we're going to do it again. Oh, that's good. Drinking some nice hot tea. Sitting back, enjoying the end of the world, like everybody else. Nervous? No. Anxious? Yes. Are you ready, sweetie? You ready to do this? Okay, good. Been doing some research. And I got information, would you believe it, on that Socrates dude. Now, this is how we're going to do this, dude. I like this guy. I like Socrates. I think that the way he lived his life was awesome. Going against the system and all. I learned some things about him. He fought in a war. And that means something, you know, when somebody's in the military serving, you know. Because I signed up. So if I don't know about somebody, all right, did you serve? You know, it's just a thing. It's a service thing. So he did fight the war. He fought in the wait a minute, let me see. I got my notes. The Battle of Patadia in 432 BC. These the right notes, sweetie. Alright, the Battle of Patadia in 432 BC. Athenians against the Corinthians. Now, Corinthians, I know, is in the scriptures. I don't know if that's I don't know. I really don't know. But that's the battle he fought in. The Athenians against the Corinthians. And it happened in 432 BC. So, the way he died was fucked up, though. I mean, like, the laws and rules they had back then, kind of like you can see them today. I'll explain how. But anyway, we came up with, let me just punch it up on the screen here. In a second here. We came up with information about our new buddy around RVT, Socrates. And that name rings a bell with me. It really does. I just, you know, it's like I don't remember. I know that name, but I don't remember. Okay, Socrates, he was a classical Greek Athenian philosopher, credited as one of the founders of Western philosophy and as being the first moral philosopher of the Western ethical tradition of thought. An enigmatic figure. He made no writings. And is known chiefly through the accounts of classical writers writing after his lifetime. He made no writings. And we're going to take our time with him. We're going to, because okay, that's a good question. Will I classify him as a mastermind? So far, no. He's far from it. He's far from it. In fact, they killed him because they said that he was corrupting the young people of the world, That's why they killed his ass. It says in 399 BC, Socrates went on trial, and he was found guilty on corrupting the minds of the youth of Athens. You see, now didn't I just say about them fucking muse things? Like, what the hell are they talking about? What do you mean muse helping artists? Ain't that what I said? Yeah, that's what we talked about yesterday. So we was right to some degree. Because we're not alone in that thinking. I mean, it's like and young people was walking around thinking like they were real muses helping in talent and art. Oh my God. See, and they killed his ass over that. That's what I'm saying. I knew something was going on with it because I was offended. I said, what the fuck is wrong with him saying something? You can't, you know, when you're an artist, some people are really sensitive about their material. They're very sensitive. You gotta watch what you fucking, I mean, like, I had every name thrown at me with my art. That's not the point. I don't give a fuck about what people say about my shit. I don't care. I had every name thrown at me about my art. I don't care. But the point of the matter is, he coming off with something supernatural, saying it's a reason for talent because of these muses that inspired, artists. And it's like, what the fuck? And so he had these youths running around in Athens saying the same goddamn thing. Plus, he didn't believe in the gods of the state. You know, back then, like Muslim was kind of like that. You gotta believe in like Poseidon and Zeus and all that shit, or they'll kill you. They'll fucking kill you. That's why when Christians came about, they had a hard time trying to get through these guys. They like, you got one God? Yeah, and Jesus is his son. They couldn't fucking believe it. These Christians have one God. They had a tremendously rough time. Christianity had a tremendous tough time getting lifted off the ground. Because they couldn't believe they just had one God and his son Jesus. And this one God controls the whole universe. They said, y'all Christians throw the fuck off. That's how they was thinking, you know. That's how they was thinking. So when he died, Socrates, when they killed him, when they killed his ass, one of the reasons was because he didn't believe in their gods in Athens in the ancient times. He died like Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic. He couldn't feel his legs. You know how the Titanic movie, Leonardo DiCaprio was like, I can't feel my legs? He died like that. Because they forced, it was lethal injection. They forced him to drink poison. But here's the thing. I said that Socrates' death was like today. Look at what they doing now. Oh, tell the truth. Stop fucking around. Stop bitching around. Stop talking stupid. Look what they doing right now. Okay. So, if you don't believe in what they believe, the government, they're going to kill you. Because one of the reasons why they killed him is because he didn't believe in the gods of the state of Athens. Hemlock was the name of the poison that he drank. Hemlock. They made him drink it. So it was kind of like a suicidal sentence, death thing. And Plato was a student. This is off Plato's account now. All this is off Plato's account. Plato was his student. You see, that was his student. They called him, he had a Phaedo. Plato's Phaedo. Or Phaedo. That's Phaedo. Phaedo? Yeah. At the end of that. So Plato had the account. Yeah, we're gonna keep track of this Socrates, because this is we're gonna be digging into his life from time to time and just talking about it, because this guy is interesting here. He actually came up with the Muses. Not a bad concept, but they said that he was they said that he was well, listen, damn it. They said he was fucking up the young kids' heads with his stories and philosophies. So he was a philosopher. One of the first Western philosophers. Okay, so now we're learning about the guy. He's still not a mastermind, though. No, he's not a mastermind. No. Fuck out. He ain't no damn mastermind, dude. Right there was only one mastermind, and that was and that's the author of Lolita. He's the only mastermind, and that's just a sad state to be in our opinion, to have only one mastermind. This Plato guy, this Socrates guy was a
Hey, Gus, you special enough to skate with us? I'm an all-star skater. There's nobody greater. I score every game, but being a pepper's my fame. All right! We're peppers too! I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, we're a pepper, she's a pepper. Would you like to be a pepper too? Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and they'll say, only Dr. Pepper thinks that way. I'm a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, he's a pepper.
It's all right to be dynamite, but to be a pepper is out of sight.
Would you like to be a pepper too? We're a pepper, he's a pepper. Yabba dabba doo, I'm a pepper too. If you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper.
Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You're gonna love it in an instant. So good and frosty, rich and tasty. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You'll also love that Carnation Instant Breakfast is now even easier to make with this free shaker mug. See specially marked boxes for mail-in offer details. Carnation Instant Breakfast. In regular and no sugar added. You're gonna love it in an instant.
The trial of Socrates. I know that I know nothing. The unexamined life is not worth living. And this came from Gadfly. Who the fuck is Gadfly? Yeah, we're going to dig into his life from time to time, because I find this guy kind of interesting here. And that's what Gadfly's saying. Gadfly. Oh, Gadfly is, from what I understand here, Socrates called he called himself a gadfly. I swear to God, this man called himself a gadfly. Yeah, he was one for the books, dude. No doubt about it. He called himself a gadfly. So he says, he know that he know nothing. So, okay, he's taking back what he said about the Muses then. It's bullshit. Okay. The unexamined life is not worth living. He's right about that. Yeah, in a essence, he's in a well, you can quote him on that in some ways when you look at what God had planned for mankind, and this world is just a bus stop and we're passing through, and it goes on and on and on. So that's kind of factual there. You give him credit. You give him undermined credit for that a little bit. But by and large, he was a screwball. I mean, not a real screwball, but there's worse men out there. Especially in Athens. Athens hands out every fucking creed up in it. And Plato was a student. I know he had a lot to say there. It says Socrates also refers to himself as a gadfly because he bites and buzzes at the self-satisfied. I swear to God, that's what it says. Which endeavored them to consider matters of virtue. So Socrates considered himself as a gadfly. At the self-satisfied that he had. Gadfly, I know, yeah, that's what I'm about to say too. You're right. Gadflies is one of the curses that God put on Pharaoh. You know, like the frogs, the dense darkness, the boils, and it led up to the Israelites being free. You know the plagues of Egypt. Alright, gadflies is one of the flies that God put on Pharaoh, the Egyptian. That's a good question. I think gadflies today are considered to be like horseflies. We just don't use gadflies, those terms, no more. I'm just guessing. Or they could just be wiped out of existence. That's a good question, though. Yeah, let's find out. Wait 1 second here. Let's find out. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a horsefly. A gadfly, a fly that bites livestock, especially a horsefly, warblefly, or bodfly. But it says it also could be a person, an annoying person, especially one who provokes others into action by criticism. Oh, okay. yeah, I'm about to say me.
Come on, you guys, the sun's already up. It's gonna be a golden day.
Let's eat!
Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Crispy, crunchy graham cereal, family breakfast treat. Oh, those golden grahams. Oh, those golden grahams. Golden honey, just a touch with Graham's golden wheat.
It's a great tasting part of a complete breakfast for the whole family.
Try those golden grahams and have a golden day.
So consider, it's one of those, you ever see those rainbow flies? Those big giant flies that look like a rainbow, like a prism on his back? Yeah, that's a gadfly. That's another name for a horsefly. So they horseflies. Okay. Yeah, some flies got colors, got prisms on them. Then there's house flies that have absolutely nothing. So Socrates considered himself a gadfly because he bite all over himself. But then he turned around and said he know nothing. Jesus Christ, this guy is one for the books. We're gonna be fucking with him from time to time. Yeah, because he's one here. This guy, and because it's like back in Greek days, you know, Rashid, yeah, we in a Greek mythology and everything. This guy is pretty interesting. So he was a philosopher. That's the bottom line. He was a philosopher from 470 to 399 BC. Oh, okay. Athenian. He was an Athenian. There's no more Athenians no more, is it? I know they lost the war. I think they lost the war. So we're going to find out, did he lose? Did he win that war when he fought in the war? Probably lost it. They got his picture, his statue. They actually got his statue in front of the Academy of Athens. They actually put his statue there. Academy of Athens. Like he a great philosopher. Dude, he said he know nothing, and he probably get pissed off if he saw that statue. But anyway, we're not gonna get too much into that. Let's go and talk about something else here. Yeah, let's talk about something else here, man. Let's talk about something else. But it's just a trip how, you know, I was wondering about the guy. I heard about Socrates, but I didn't know, you know, we don't know nothing about the guy. So, okay. Interesting, okay. So anyway, guys, welcome. I just wanted to keep us on, because I said we're gonna learn about that guy, Socrates. So I hope we all learn something, and well, not really learn something. We just know about the guy. I don't think there's nothing to learn about him. I mean, he's not a damn. Yeah, he's not a mastermind. No. Only the guy who wrote Lolita is a mastermind. Yeah, he's the only mastermind. The guy who wrote Lolita. There's not too many masterminds, you know. There's not too many masterminds. There's not too many. It's not too many masterminds. And Voldemort is he's a mastermind. He wrote Lolita. He had balls. Vladimir Nabokov. Vladimir. It's the only mastermind. Everybody trying to be like him. You can't be like him. You're either a mastermind or you're not a mastermind. Everybody can't be Vladimir. So people need to stop trying. Especially this Socrates. Even though I think Socrates came first. But Socrates did no writing. But they say you fucking up the kid's head. And we don't like that, so they put him to death. Plus he don't believe in the gods they believe. They killed you for little stupid shit back then. They did. They killed you for little dumb shit. They would have been killed my ass. They would have been killed my, yeah, I could tell. They would have been fucking killed me, dude. I swear to God, they would have been fucking killed my fucking ass. Shit. They would have been killed my ass. They said he ain't our fucking race. Kill his ass. No doubt. That's as stupid as people saying that more black people getting coronavirus than anybody else. It's fucking, you gotta be damn kidding. That quick? Come on now. Oh, come now. It's a rich man's disease, dude. It's the first rich man's disease. Fucking urban get the fuck. I mean, all I'm saying, you don't see nobody in the hood talking about I caught the disease and he in the hood and shit. Yeah, I got coronavirus. He live in the hood. You don't see no shit like that. These people driving jet planes, airplanes, and every fucking thing else. They rich fucking. Ain't no black people getting shit. Tell the damn truth. Why we trying to make yourself be secure? Can't you see it's over with, dude? It's over with. Can't hide. There's no hiding. There's no running and no hiding. Nobody can hide. We hide behind. Oh man, come on, man. Yeah, that's the reason why they would have put me to death. They said, y'all, you know what? Get his ass. Get his ass. We gonna fucking do Samson and Delilah with this Rashid motherfucker. Put him in between two pillars. Put him in between two pillars. Since you know every goddamn thing, you cartoon bastard. They'd have been got my ass. That'd have been cool though, you know. Saying some urbans getting their coronavirus more than anybody. That's bullshit. All these rich people catching that shit. It's a rich man disease, dude. Well, I ain't saying niggas ain't catching it. I ain't say all that. But I know a rich man disease and I see one. The Black Plague and all that shit was a poor man's disease. That Great Depression shit, that was a poor man's disease. Spanish flu, that's all poor folks. These motherfuckers, they start up in their high hills. That's how this disease started. And we're trickling down to the poor. It's trickling down to the poor. Well, they try that fucking shit. It started from exotic animals, didn't it? Alright, don't rich people eat exotic shit? Alright then. Who could afford to eat some bad soup? Ain't no poor people, Chinese people eating no damn bad soup. Alright then, it's rich trickling down to the poor. Which is pretty fucked up. It is. Well, because the AIDS hit anybody, but you know, you laugh at that, all the poor people getting that, you know. The crack cocaine, all poor people getting that, you know. Every fucking, not this shit. This shit starting up in the hills and been trickling down to the poor. I mean, you do got to have money to have your mother in an old folks' home, in a nursing home. You got to have money for that. That's not cheap. That's scaring the fuck out of everybody. This time period is scaring the fuck out of every damn body, dude. I swear. I mean, it's really getting to people. Like, I'm surprised nobody start panicking yet. You know, break out in a panic. You know, because this is some crazy shit. I know everybody holding their breath. I know that. But all I'm saying, not trying to start no shit or trying to, you know, all I'm saying is just weird how the apex of it is coming near Easter. Soon as Easter comes, when it's time to gather and learn about God, give thanks, the apex is here. It's just idiotic. People know the truth, dude. They know what's going on. They know it. I ain't even going to say shit. I'm going to mind my damn business, but it just so happens that the peak of this disease is coming right when it's the holiday Easter. It's just idiotic. Oh my God. Oh my God. People just buying this bullshit. Oh well. So anyway, it's just amazing. You know, you gotta just take stuff in stride, and you know, and don't worry about this, that, and other. See what happens. You know, gotta see what happens. Taking a stride. Yeah, that's my buddy. I like him. I like Socrates. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. I like him. I like him. I wonder if God gonna bring him out the ground during the Great Tribulation. Like, yeah, I wonder if he gonna get a resurrection. He probably come to life and start talking some weird ass shit. Man, who knows what he be talking about if he get resurrected? After learning about what happened to everything, do they even know who Chinese people are? Those atheists? Even if Isabella was an atheist, but she's in Eritrea, she's not an atheist, I wouldn't acknowledge it. Athens is a pretty crazy fucking place. Yeah, Eritrea is a place we made up anyway. So, yeah, she's from Eritrea. Good thinking on that. Oh well, let's get our mind off shit. It's hard to talk about anything when everything is geared to. Yeah, it's hard to talk about anything because everything is geared towards, you know, the disease outbreak. Morgan Freeman. Everything is geared towards Morgan Freeman. God. That's a black man right there. Morgan Freeman said, that's bullshit. Ain't no black shit. That's private jet and people to ride airplanes. That's what that is. But don't you dare say that it's from Afro-Americans. Just we growing in a number. That's your excuse. That's the first thing to do, hobble hot niggas and shit. That's the first thing to do, hobble hot niggas and shit. They the ones getting divorced. Oh, fuck. Oh, God damn it.
La 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 la. It's the news in review, coming right at you. Where three delightful animals have fun with what they do. We learn with our friend Doug, on his helper Annie Joe, with Freddie, Charlie, we have fun learning what we don't know. Delicate and
Niggas don't eat no raccoon sandwiches, dude. You can bet your sweet ass on that. So, you can bet your sweet ass on that. I don't think they eat raccoon sandwiches. That's especially not in the hood, you know. Alright, switching gears here. Switching gears. Because it's getting fucking crazy, man. It's getting really fucking crazy. But anyway, switching gears. I'm excited about this one show. This one show, guys. I'm excited about this one show. This one show is Rashid's Book Club. And y'all know about the Rashid's Book Club. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to launch it. I gotta do some writing. And I was just talking about writer's block. I don't have writer's block. I don't have that. It's either now that we learned about Socrates, you either got writer's block or your muse just drunk. Or your muse, whatever muse is around you is just drunk. I mean, but needless to say, you know, all things considered, I gotta come up with this, with these books to talk about. You know, I really gotta come up with these books. I have a idea about how to direct this Rashid's Book Club. I have an idea how to do it. I'm excited about it. I just have to get started in it because it's shicing, and I have so many shicing shows that's coming up. I have so many shicing shows coming up, and doing these shicing shows take time. So it's taking a lot, like, gotta take our time to do it, and it's very time consuming. Yeah. Very time consuming. But it's no problem and all. It's just it don't have to be good. It don't have to be all that so impressive. I'm not trying to impress nobody with the Rashid Book Club. Because it's different than other book clubs. It's different. And I just want to make that point clear that it's different. Don't come, the people might come here and expecting for me to talk about this, that, and the other, and they'll get disappointed. It's like, what kind of books were they talking about? Because they're not familiar with the literature that goes on here. I'm going to talk about books that don't get no recognition. It's that simple. What part don't you understand about that? I'm going to talk about books that don't get any recognition whatsoever because of something, so phemic, like, oh, that's too much here, too much there. It really gets to you. It just gets to you. Like, if you want to be in literature, they try to make you mold you out to be a certain way. It just really gets you in a sideways position, and it's very uncomfortable. Because you know that you like this and you like that and all, and I don't know. It's just, you want to... Sometimes you want to just lash out and change shit, but you don't, you can't. I used to be offered, when I was in school, I got offered to be in a lot of book clubs and stuff like that. I have. I got invitations to be in a lot of book clubs, and these book clubs were just simple. They were just simple-minded. So I didn't really care about being in them. I really didn't. I didn't really care about being in them. So I was zooming everywhere, escaping from everything. The day the earth stood still, hang a sign upon the door. And say, don't disturb this room. There's a way of saying that I'm going to. You know? Stop laughing, yo. Y'all starting trouble out there. I know what y'all thinking. Stop starting trouble, man. Cause they start to act crazy. Here they go with this dumb shit. Don't make sense. None of it makes sense, but now they getting Mad Magazine on this shit. Now come on now, keep it together. You're scaring everybody enough as it is. You're making this shit worse. Ain't nobody fucking stupid around here, dude. Give this shit a break. Give some credit when credit is due. Oh, God. I have a patch of purity on with my kids around here. I have a very strong patch of purity, so, you know, I'm not even gonna, you know. Sometimes I'm guilty of acting out vernacular language, you know. Okay, sometimes I go vernacular, but I've still got my marbles, even though I like going vernacular. I like talking like I got an accent. I like that. I like vernacular, but don't go too far. I mean, damn, man. Give it a break, man. Everybody know the fucking deal. You know. Be that as it may, continuing on with this book club thing, we're really trying to come up with some shit here. We're trying to come up with some stuff here. We are. It won't be hard. It won't be hard to do. It won't be hard to do, man. We just gotta hang in there and things take time. Sometimes, see, it's a different. Well, here's the thing. It's a difference between having writer's block and not having anything for a project and knowing it and taking your time into something positive coming to your head instead of going with your first idea. You know, sometimes when your ideas, in my case, when the idea sits, it gets better with time. I don't know how it is with a lot of other writers and all, but in a case like mine, if I let an idea sit, it gets better. Rather than if I just, you know, like, you know, it just gets better. But I don't consider that writer's block, and I definitely don't consider that like a muse is not helping me out in my talent. I mean, that's so insulting. I mean, I don't understand. I'm not gonna say I understand why they killed the guy, the Socrates guy. I'm not gonna say that, but damn, man, you know, damn, Jesus. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, that's just your muse, don't it? Tell your muse to shut up and stop giving you ideas and inspiration. I mean, he had people thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? I got an idea. Oh, tell your muse to shut up. If my muse looked like Olivia Newton-John, then fuck that, dude. I would want to amuse my damn self. I mean, God, who wouldn't want the muse to be Olivia Newton-John? But just like in Superman 2, he had to turn to a normal human being to have sex. At the end of Xanadu, she had to change to a regular human just to get dick. You know, that's what she had to do. Because obviously muses don't fuck. So, yeah. They don't give spirituality. They forget in the Bible that spirituality, they looked down on earth and saw women and got horny and took on fleshly bodies. They're forgetting about that in the Bible. But when you go to man's writing, people of spirituality don't fuck. You know, it's just crazy. I mean, they sure got a way of twisting things around. Oh, this is the doll story idea. That's one. I'm talking to my kid here. Well, this is one right here. I'm a detective looking for my daughter. Peggy. The scene is cartoon, but the picture doll is mine. The picture of the doll and the voice is my own. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Simple Fidelis. Yeah, right. Straight Simple Fidelis around here, dude. Straight Simple Fidelis, man. That's all Sadiqi's got, this shite, man. Simple Fidelis. So, we're gonna, be talking about books that's not considered in the book world. That's basically ignored in the book world. For some strange damn reason. It's so, you know, a lot of, I mean, you could get, I don't care who you talk to, they got a good book that they like, or liked in their lifetime. Even if they don't even read. They can say, oh, that story right there fascinated me or whatever. And they don't even read. You know? In the book could be a real conversation. Yeah, it could be a real conversation issue. A real conversation, an interesting conversational piece. But you won't hear about it. Because it's always one-sided in the literature world. It's one-sided. You know, it's just crazy. Let's hit that again, boy. It's just crazy, you know? The book world is very fascinating. People are reading books all over the place right now, being in lockdown. But the question is, are they reading the right books? And especially online, you have a huge, massive variety of choices of book material to read. And with that in mind, me and my RBT, me and my people, my Sadiqians, me and my people in RBT want to extend a sorrow, a misfortune, a sadness, a condolence, as you will. A condolence, if you please, to people that don't have social media right now that's listening to me. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate you listening to me, even though you don't have social media right now. It'll be nice if I could say something to help you out, or even offer you some money. But I myself is not in a position to do that. But I just want to let y'all know that I know that it's very difficult, and you're not alone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, sweetie. It's millions of people today that don't have social media anymore because they can't afford it. I know you're missing your telephone. I know it's hard for you to go day by day without a telephone, and along with the other necessities that you had when you lost your job, your income, your job, the cell phone was one of the first things that had to go, because it's not cheap. Keeping a cell phone is not cheap. Having social media is not cheap. Having Netflix is not cheap. So I know that's one of the first things to leave. So maybe you got an extension and you're still listening to me now and you're about to get thrown off of your social media platform. I just want you to know that Rashid RBT will be here when you get back. I just want to, we want to say that from the bottom of our heart. There's nothing worse than being away from social media. There's nothing worse than losing your cell phone, than losing your Netflix or whatever. But I know that's a necessity. That's not a need. So it's not going to be too many avenues for you to regain that. That's when you get extra money or what have you. You can regain these things. And I know you're attached to your cell phones. But because of the unemployment rate being the way it is, and a lot of people are not receiving cash the way they used to, I know social media and the cell phone is the first thing that goes in your life. And one of the things you use for that is to listen to Rashid and RBT. Just letting you know my heart is with you, and we will be here when you get back. Just letting you know that. So really think positive on it, and I will have you in my thoughts. I will have you in my thoughts, and just letting you know that if you don't get to listen to look at RBT again, just realize that, and that's from my crew, my family to you. Just realize that. We really appreciate it, and we'll be here when you get back. You can guarantee that. Okay, let's continue on. I just wanted to take time out to address you. Don't think I don't notice that, but a lot of people will be losing their cell phones and stuff because of unemployment and stuff like that. Social media is no more. Millions of people will be losing social media. And my heart goes out to you if you're listening to me right now. Now that that's over with, little misty-eyed there. Now that that's over with, let's continue to talk. What time is it anyway? Oh, we still got plenty of time. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, we got plenty of time. So, about this book club thing. There are many books out there. And you may be reading a book right now. You may be reading a book right now. Do you really want to read that book you're reading right now? But if you had a choice, it's auto book, right? Auto book, you get it's tons of other auto books or books you can read online. Are you satisfied? I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Are you satisfied with the literature you're reading right now? Or are you reading it again for the second time? You read comic books again, what difference does it make? How many times? I mean, when you go out and buy a comic book and say you read it, you're not going to say, I'm done reading this and put it on the shelf and don't read it again or throw it away. I've read comic books like I played my tapes. And y'all know back in the 80s or 70s, you could play an audio tape over and over again so much that it starts getting blurry or it starts getting tangled up, and the tape itself gets tangled up and starts shooting outside of your radio. That's how much you play the fucking shit. So you have to go with TDK or Maxwell so the shit won't happen. You buy a cheap tape, You get that shit, and y'all know that. Books are the same way. You read it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, then the pages, stuff getting fucked up. These are comic books that way. Some of y'all book lovers out there, readers out there right now, may find yourself reading the same book again because it's a page turner and it's a good book. And this is good. I do recommend you. I do commend you. But still, is it the book you want to read? Well, these things we're going to be talking about on Rasheed's Book Club. And I want you guys to tune in for the discussions, because there will be discussions that I don't think they cover in the average book clubs. I don't think they cover in the average book clubs. I really don't. So we're going to be discussing that. And the marvels of what's on sale now that you can buy is interesting. It's very, very interesting. You shall like it. The show is eccentric like us. I was going to say me, but us, because we are eccentric. So the show is going to be really eccentric. Like us. Like us. Like us. It's an eccentric show. I'm an eccentric person. So, just know that. I love this song. I had this 12-incher when I was younger in the projects. This reminds me. I bought it. I can't remember where I got it from. Wait, I bought it from the store or did I trade it with? I can't remember. But I just love Cameo. I just like Cameo. I like that group. They was really the last time they did anything was with that Mariah girl on that video. They made an appearance or something like that. Yeah. That's the last time you heard of them. It's the same feeling. I was so in love back then. I was so in love with this girl back then. Gosh, I was in love with this girl back then. It was serious too. We was gonna get married and everything. The whole 9 yards. You know how in the 80s in the 80s everybody in love in the 80s and shit. Not my brothers wasn't. That's why I kept fighting the ass. Those jealous bastards. But a lot of people was. And this is one of the songs that you listen to, like, this, some of that music in the 80s is on time. It fits your mood, your situation you was in. You had singers like Rick Springfield and all this shit, and they really fit your mood, Really awesome, man. So I feel a certain way. Well, the point is I feel a certain way when I listen to it. And I like it to be a repeater. I like songs. I told you I could listen to a song over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Sometimes all you need is one song. You don't need all these songs. I don't know. You don't need a whole album. Sometimes who didn't never buy an album because of one song? Who didn't never do that? I know this person got 15 songs on this album, but I'm gonna buy the whole album because of this one song. I don't know. People probably did CDs like that. You don't need. All you need is one song, and you can listen to that one song repeatedly, and it feels like you're listening to a bunch of songs. So that's how it is in my case. Like I said, I'm eccentric, so. There you go. What do you want me to do? I'm not using it for an excuse. I'm using it for an example. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. For goodness sake. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that we going from sugar to shit in the world. And don't feel bad about nothing else of the sort. Things could be worse. Somebody could piss in your coffee. in a special way of chocolate flashes on a bright, clear, sunny day. It's uptight. Raspberry, all those good things. Scarlets and gunshots is what you see. I thought of turning my bed. What song you want to hear? You want me to sing something? What song you want to hear? I know. Oh, let me see. I know what song you want to hear. Wait a minute. I know what song you want to hear. I'll sing this for you. This is one of your favorite songs. Let's see. Alright, I think this is it. Because I know you like this. I know that's what you was going to say. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me and your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy, it tastes on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Got a bug from you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I'll just stay a victim if I can for sure. All the good love, when we're all alone, keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on the feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love, when we're all alone, keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on the feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on the feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I said I'm hooked, and I'm high on believing, yeah, and that you're in love with me. Nice. Yeah, we can do it again. You can do it. I I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on the feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. This as sweet as candy, it tastes on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Got a bug from you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I'll just stay a vixen if I can for sure. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I said I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I try to do like, then in the end I could just go up and clear and louder and louder and shit. Alright, you want to hear the other one? Alright, let's do the other one. Let's see, y'all. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. I'm trying to, wait a minute, it's coming. Okay, I got it. Gosh, I don't know why you wanna, it's no problem or nothing, it's just, damn, like, shit. Okay. We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss from us to it on our way. Before the rising sun, we fly. So many roads to choose. We start off walking and learn to run. We've only just begun. Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Ooh, talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. Together. of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we just begun. Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Ooh, talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. Together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we've just begun. Nice, Mike. Put a jump on the ball, Mike. What is it, girl? What is it? What? What is it? What is that? Good. We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises. A kiss for love to wear on our way. Before the rising sun, we fly. So many roads to choose. We start off walking and learn to run. We've only just begun. Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. We smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we just begun. Sharing horizons that are new to us. Watching the signs along the way. Ooh, I'm talking it over, just the two of us. Working together day to day. Together. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow. And yes, we just begun. to the beat of a different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way I run? Every time. Alright, let's go. You know, it's my Linda Ronstadt now. You know how I feel about my Linda Ronstadt. The girl was too pretty for. She was too pretty for the hippie movement, I'll tell you that. Tell you that. You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way that I run? Every time you make eyes at me, whoa, you cry and moan and say it will work out. But honey child, I've got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm not, it is just that I'm not in the market for a girl who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place or thing to try to pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I'll believe and see no sense in this crying, this grieving. We both live our longer if you live without me. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm not, it is just that I'm not on the market for a girl who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place or thing to try to pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I'll believe and see no sense in this crying, this grieving. We both live our longer if you live without me. I know you're gonna hit that again. That's the shit. That's on Linda! Yeah! You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Or can't you tell by the way that I run? Every time you make eyes at me, whoa, you cry and moan and say it will work out. But honey child, I've got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm not, it is just that I'm not on the market for a girl who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place or thing to try to pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I'll be here. I see no sense. This crying and grieving, we both live out longer if you live without me. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm not, it is just that I'm not on the market for a girl who wants to love only me. Yes, saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place or thing to try to pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I'll be leaving. I see no sense. This crime is breathing. We both live out longer if you live without me. Very excellent. I think we better get out of here now because we waste these people's time too long. Thanks for tuning in for another picture up on Rashid's house, and I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Don't know. We have to wait and see. Until then, take care, have a nice evening, and hang tough. Goodbye.